Welcome to Central Fukushima. Japan is one of the world's most geothermically active countries, and that means hot springs and onsen. Surrounding me is onsen water from Fukushima. It's got a light blue color to it. It's filled with interesting chemicals, minerals, sulfur that makes this place smell a little bit like a rotten egg. But a lot of people have told me that Japan's onsen water has some sort of magical property. It makes their skin smoother. It makes them feel more energetic. And it even makes them feel younger. It's a reason why some people say they live to be 100 or older. So in this episode, I wanted to examine the onsen around Japan and see if any of this water really does have some kind of magical property. Is this the fountain of youth? Oh, this is nice. Onsen, or hot spring water, is found everywhere around Japan. Each one around the country is unique, different chemicals, minerals, and colors too, and all have good health properties. But does it really keep us looking and feeling younger? How and why? And where are we? Japan basically sits on 4 tectonic plates that are constantly moving. In other words, it sits on
the ring of fire,
giving the country loads of earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and geothermally heated groundwater that rises from the earth. The onsen we're at is located in the Tohoku region, Fukushima Prefecture, right in the center between Lake Inowashiro and Mount Bandai, is Nakanosawa Numajiri Onsen. This peaceful little hot spring town with 16 traditional Japanese inns is located 7 kilometers away from the source. Numajiri Onsen is 1,250 meters above The trail is a little narrow, overgrown in parts with some drop-offs on the edges, so trek slowly and carefully. A guide is highly recommended from the local tourism office. The view when you arrive is stunning. 13,400 liters of hot water per minute gush out from here. The source water comes out at 68.3 degrees Celsius, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, but cools as it travels, mixing with the natural mountain water along the way. There are areas which are off limits. Some of the gases near the source are lethal. Respect the signs and keep a safe distance. It's got a pH of 1.9 to 2.1, which is about the same as lemon juice or vinegar, very acidic. The water contains many minerals and has properties with so many health benefits. The source is Numajiri Motoyu, discovered about 380 years ago, but it was in 1887 that these transport canals were built, and there are many remains from the past all around the area. The water at the source is a white yellow, the spring water containing sulfur, calcium, and aluminum. It gradually turns a bluish color as it makes its way downstream. There are no facilities here, just get in wherever you want, but test out the water first. The minerals are caked on the rocks. Many people say that the onsen, the hot springs in Japan, have some sort of magical property. Again, like Japan has one of the longest lifespans in the entire world, people living to 100, and many people visit the onsens. I wanted really to find out if there was something to it, if these chemicals, these minerals in the water did increase lifespan, so I went and asked a professional. To do that, I had to travel back to Tokyo to the Japan Onsen Association's office, where I met with Professor Maeda. Many centenarians told me the onsen is one of the reasons they've lived past 100, but will bathing in Japanese onsen help me live longer? And how?
いや、これはまだ科学的に証明されているわけではありませんけれども、温泉に入りますと体の体温がねやっぱり上がるわけですね。 だいたい1度から1.5度ぐらい、40ちょっと、外国の方にとっては少し高い温度かもしれませんけれども、41、2度というのが、日本人の好む温度なんですね。そういった中に体を10分から15分、つけますと、入りますと、体温として1度から1.5度ぐらいまで上がります。そうしますと、そういうふうに体温が上がるということは、本当は体にとってはそう極端にいいことではないんですね。人間の体っていうのは一定の温度で、いろいろな、タンパク質とかエネルギー
Welcome to one of my favorite onsen, Suruno-yu at Nyuto Onsen, famous for its milky white outdoor bath, breathtakingly beautiful in the autumn. Even in the rain, the bath looks like a fantasy scene and beloved by everyone who visits. Whatever stress you had in the outside world quickly melts away. The mind has a special benefit. Have you tried any of these? One reason I go to the onsen is to get away from the city and immerse myself in Japanese culture at a traditional inn. You can really feel Japan at onsen resorts, and there's even something called forest therapy, immersing yourself in the forest and feeling relaxed, and onsen towns usually have a lot of those around. Japanese lives, the desire to connect with nature, relax, and use that power to re-energize. If you visit, the waters will reward you for the effort. Even the animals know this. The Japanese snow monkeys and